What's up, y'all? Mario Lopez with two very special guests with me today that I'm very excited to speak with. First, we have Mr. Ron Oliver, 35-year expert in the health and fitness space. And then someone I'm just giddy to introduce, being a huge fight fan, one of the greatest boxers ever, really, Mr. Roy Jones Jr. What's going on,
What's up,
champ?
brother?
Ron,
How
Ron.
you doing, Mario? Hey, great to be on your show, brother. Good to meet you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the introduction.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We were talking a little off air, and I still get in the ring, still, get those, get the gloves on. There might be 16 ounces just to kind of, get the, but still moving around, Roy. It
There
makes
it
me
is.
feel young and makes me feel alive. That's the goal, right? As we get older, we're all in our 50s and
Yep.
try to beat father time. And aside from the diet and exercise, which everyone is obviously very familiar with, now there's a lot of supplements that can help us. And Ron, I know there are a lot of testosterone boosters out there. What is it about man's edge that makes it different from everything else out there right now?
Well, the man's edge from Nutronics Labs, this is actually beyond anything I've ever seen before. Don't know what's going on with my camera. Um, I've never seen anything like it. In fact, when I started working with Roy, I put him on a stack of supplements that were very, well respected. I was using them personally, and they had all the same ingredients as the man's edge. But unfortunately, because of bioavailability being different in each individual based on their gastrointestinal tract health, they did absolutely zero for Roy.
Hmm.
So when he told me that, I was so disappointed. I began searching for something much better, of course, because I'm not going to let my man down, right? So I told him, I promise I'm going to fix this. So that's actually how I came across Nutronics Labs. And as soon as we got the man's edge to Roy and he began using it, he noticed it very quickly, unlike the other products, because this is so special because not only is it the most potent and powerful, purest formula I've ever seen, but we have 98.6% absorption from their liposome delivery system. You put it under the tongue, straight into the bloodstream.
Wow. So that's instant right there. And then you're feeling like that lion behind you. I'm
There it
sure
Exactly.
is.
that's how you got that. And Roy, you've been and not just in the fight game all your life, but essentially an athlete. I got to imagine since you were a little kid. So you've been health and fitness has been a top priority for you. When did Man's Edge come into your life, and what made you want to pay attention to it?
Well, like he said, he had offered me some other products that I was trying. I was taking them, and I had absolutely no benefit from them. So I was getting kind of discouraged because I know how Ron is. Ron pays very deep attention to anything he does when it comes to fitness, when it comes to supplements. He's going to be on board right away. He's going to know everything about it. So when those supplements did not work for me, I was kind of like, wow, okay. So I was ready to just walk away from it. Then he came back with this guy. When he showed up with this guy, life changed completely. You understand me? When I say life changed, it changed completely. I caught myself walking around the house, shadowboxing more. I caught myself getting up with a clear brain. I beat the high score on one of my games I played. So just all around, I knew that this product was doing something to me. You understand me? And like I told him, even sometimes in the morning time, like you wake up and just nothing happened. Start waking up with blurred vision. You had a pole in your way, you know what I mean? Like, here we go now. Now we're getting somewhere. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that was you can speak from experience right there. And you guys are also claiming this is the strongest natural testosterone booster on the market. That's pretty bold. How did this formula come together, Ron?
Well, that's a great story. It goes back 25 years when Mr. Rick Lentini, the owner of Nutronics Labs, had a very ill cousin who was diagnosed with ALS. And in his desperate desire to help his cousin, he started doing his own research and he found a couple of brilliant doctors. They both told him about deer antler extract. They had several meetings. They ended up jumping on a plane and flying to New Zealand because they told him that's where the most pure and potent form of it was found. They brought them some back to America. They put it into an IV form, and they gave this to the gentleman. Both doctors were involved in helping them do this, and he lived for 15 years without any symptoms of ALS and lived a normal life after he was given 2 weeks to live.
Wow. That's
So
incredible.
it's a miracle story. Now we're not claiming this is the cure for ALS, okay? But that's just what happened.
Sure, like a side benefit and stuff. What about, let me ask you, gentlemen, this. What about like guys out there, maybe, who are watching this and are a little reluctant or hesitant about testosterone products because they've maybe heard some rumors online out there that might be flying around. Can you clear anything up as far as a man's edge that if they may think it's a steroid or a synthetic hormone kind of deal? Like, how would you describe that to them and ease their feelings?
First thing I'm gonna say is that it's not an isolate. It's not one synthetic thing made up to go inside your body and do one particular thing. It's natural. It's all natural, straight from the deer, from the other mammal himself. All of us, every mammal produces everything that's in this bottle on their own. So
Got it.
nothing is isolated. So if you're worried about it, like I say, run a drunk almost half a bottle a day, I believe, and nothing happened to him. So you can't OD because it's all natural and nothing's isolated. So
Yeah.
since it's not an isolate and it's not synthetically made, it's not a problem. This is all natural, straight from the deer's antler. But go ahead, Ron.
Yeah, and it's been third party tested. There's no synthetic drugs in here whatsoever, no steroids at all, 100% natural.
And that's the thing. As we get older, I don't think a lot of people realize a lot of our natural testosterone and what have you starts to dissipate from the body. So we're just sort of kind of reversing the clock and adding back what's already in our body to kind of keep us at our optimal levels. Is that a fair way to describe it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, real quick, low testosterone is really because of three main problems. We have a lack of cellular energy from our sedentary lifestyles. Most people aren't active enough. Then there's cellular toxicity. And then the third one is cellular malnutrition. So the modern day diet is not only toxic, but it's very deficient in many of the essential nutrients that our bodies cannot produce. They cannot manufacture them. So we're getting over 400 bioavailable active living ingredients in the deer antler extract. And that's the basis of all the products at Nutronics Labs.
So let me ask you this: like a lot of supplements have uh, possibly similar ingredients on the label, but they don't seem to do as much. So what do you say to that? That people might have that point.
Well, number one, this is an extract, which makes it far more bioavailable with that liposome delivery system. Third party proven 98.6% absorption. That's an unheard of statistic in the supplement world. I've been in the business 35 years. As you know, I've never seen anything like it. And all of my clients are experiencing results like Roy and like myself. Within a week or two, you're just actually shocked that something natural is this powerful. And the other companies out there, they haven't even been able to get to our lowest dose of the IGF-1 formulas. So even our base product, they're not even at that level yet. And now we're up to 1,000,000 nanograms
Wow.
of the IGF-1, which is, I don't know if you're on this product yet, brother, but you better try it, Mario. But just make sure you're ready
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
because it's really powerful.
Like come and train me after we're ready. We're ready. Um, hey, let me ask you, Ron. As far as some of these ingredients, people are reading the bottle. They see, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but Fenugreek, Longjack, Tribulus, Terrestris, NO2. Anything to be concerned about there? What can you tell the layman about?
No concerns at all. I mean, they all have like thousands of year history from, the Chinese, from, the Koreans, even over in Europe, Russia. These are well-known, respected, ingredients. They're all proven to be the top three for boosting testosterone, sex drive, libido. They help also with energy. Some of them have been proven to help with concentration, even performance, and your confidence, and giving you the ability to train harder in the gym. And I know that again, back to the products I put Roy on, those ingredients were in the formulas I gave him that I was personally using, but because they weren't so bioavailable, they weren't doing anything for him at all. And
Got
then, of course, you got the two amino acids, L-citrulline and L-arginine, and they are helping tremendously with boosting your nitric oxide levels. And as you know, I'm sure this is very critical for our health, and they help to, lower blood pressure and increase oxygen delivery throughout the body. So super important to have good levels of nitric oxide, especially if you want to get a good pump in the gym or you want to be, a champ in the bedroom with your wife.
Well, that was. I'm glad you brought that up because I was about to go there. I don't think many men are aware of this too. It does help in the love department, right?
Big time.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna ask Roy that one, Ron. With all due respect.
Yeah.
This guy right here, this guy right here,
Yeah.
this guy right here
Good to go with that,
make,
right?
makes you dangerous.
Really?
Makes you do things that you thought you couldn't do anymore.
See?
You know, I thought I had become look, I thought I had become a single base hitter. Got on this right here,
Ready for the
hit me
fences?
hit me a double right away, and could have hit a triple if I wanted to.
See, that's why you gotta lead with that. You gotta
I'm just
lead
telling you,
with that right
it's
there.
just what the truth is. I want to wait, but I want to tell you the truth. This nanogram. You got listen. You got to be careful because Ron system will take anything. Me, I had to pull back from 5 to 4 or 3 of the drops of this because this thing is strong and this thing is real. You understand me? So you got to start with less than they say, and then build your way up to see how you do better. If you do better as you go, because this right here is a real man.
Got it. And I know you don't put your name behind anything, so you must really believe in it.
Now I know in it. I don't believe in it. I know it.
Yes.
The proof is in the bedroom.
Hey, that should
That's
be your
true.
new slogan. The proof is in the bedroom. You leave
It's not in the
the
hey,
bottle.
it's,
I'm
it's
telling
not in the pudding. It's not in the pudding. It's in the bread. It's in the bedroom.
you, I love it. Hey, I'll tell you what, you got me fired up about it. Final word, both of you gentlemen. What would you say to a guy that's on the fence about trying it and why he should check it out?
I'm gonna go first. You're not gonna fail in the test like people think you are because it's not an isolate. There's no isolated nothing in here. There's nothing here that your body doesn't make itself, and it's natural because it came straight from the deer, another mammal. B, you can't OD because it's not drugs. It's things that are naturally made in your body anyway. So you're not gonna OD. It's not gonna hurt you. C, the man that invented this, that came up with this, he's so generous that if you don't like the product, he'll give you your money back in 30 days. How much more than that can I give you?
Wow. That sounds great to me. Ron, last words?
Well, really, it's just anyone who's listening to me, this here is the 1-2 punch. It's almost as deadly as Roy Jones Jr. when he was fighting. And this
Almost.
combination of Nutronics Labs, 100 million, which they fittingly call Maximus, and the Man's Edge, that combination is not only my favorite, it's Roy's favorite. Those two together are literally dangerous, but of course, natural, safe, and effective, right? And if it doesn't blow your mind, you can get your money back within 30 days. I'm not having any clients ask for their money back. They're all just jumping on the auto ship so they can get it at a 50% discount every month. So they don't have to, worry about reordering. And right now, if they use the code Mario, as you know, they get another 10% off. So their first order, they can get 60% off. If you're even thinking about it, gentlemen, you need to buy it and try it because you cannot lose. The only way you lose is if you don't take our word for it today and just give it a shot. And if it don't work, send it back. You don't even have to send it back, actually.
Get your
You
money
can
back.
you get your money back. So there's no loss to anyone here listening today, except for the guys that don't try it.
That is a great pitch right there. It's a 1-2 punch. You cannot pass that up. Nutronicslabs.com/Mario. Use the code word Mario for an extra 10% off your first order. Save 50% with auto ship and get a free 300K with Longjack with any man's Edge or women's formula auto shop on your first order. That's a $203 value right there. Gentlemen, this has been fascinating and you got me all fired up. Yeah, I think it can help a lot of people out there. So I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
My
Mario.
pleasure.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.